Welcome back, gamers and ghouls and goblins and anything in between. I hope you're excited for Vertigo, because that's what we've got for you. North versus the Riders here on Vertigo. Mohan, do you think this is a 2-0 or what?
I do think it's a 2-0, but with North, it's usually a 2-1. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. You know? So who knows? But it looks in favor of North for sure. They've got a pretty bad, for Movistar Riders, they've got a 38% CT side win rate. Okay, so that's very bad. Negative win percentage on the pistol. Overall win percentage of 38%. They're, I think, 4 and 8, I think, on this map, something like that. So, yeah, North could strike. They picked the map. You got to give it to them. You got to say you probably have this.
It's time to find out. Oh, hold on. I turned my volume off in game. I need to hear the headshots. Oh, good. Just in time to hear footsteps on ramp. Obviously, the CTs have also heard this. The magnetizing effect of audio cues. Look at those CTs creep ever closer. They've got enough utility to just go for the straight-up retake. They don't have to force their gunfight if they don't want to. Oi, a little awkward on the bomb site here. Too many people. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many feet in the shoes.
That's
nice flash. Alex plants.
Oh, the re-smoke. They're
Follow-up
pissed.
smoke. Nice tap by Cajun. B. Flash from MSL into the middle of the bomb site. CT's meant to look away, but they're going to walk right through the side of the smoke here into Mopaz. He's good for another headshot. Steel's got a kill. 2 versus 4. MSL starting to pick some up. There's a guy right close to this. Mopaz, Gate's right there inside of it, so executes him as he tries to defuse. Those smokes made everything wonky.
Yeah, the smokes helped, but the flashes didn't do anything. Did they throw any? Because there was somebody standing there in front of default. He just didn't even have to turn. He wasn't blind at all. So yeah, maybe North got to work on those flashbangs because. But yeah, the second smoke, oh, that'll just make you mad. That'll make you mad. That's a good idea from Movistars. They know the name of the game.
5 smokes. 5 eagles. It's like a hazing ritual. You know, they're all in the same. They've all got to do it. Everybody's allowed to spend $1,000. Whoever does the most damage becomes the new captain. It's not MSL. He's been dethroned. Oh, a boost. You like to see that. A little ambition here. And Christu, he's boosted himself on top of the site's boxes. Down goes Cajun. There's a little bit of damage coming out of AZ, but that's it. Just a bit of damage. Steel with the 3 kills and Gade 1v5.
I'm the captain
Shebang. Yep, that is it. That's the official changing of the guard. Gade's in charge.
Of the god.
Gade, God, good. He's dead, whatever the hell his name is.
Dad. And then do they try to, yeah, they basically go for the same thing again. So yeah, I mean the deal is obviously, here's the math. Half armor costs 650. So you can buy on the second round. If you lose, you try again. Try to get a total of, what, 6 kills if possible, and just keep the money as low as possible before you move on. Not the idea to win the round, but just to try to have the most odds to do the most damage.
Ah, he's getting chased. Last time there was 2 CTs on Crane. Now there's 4 of them. Gade, he's getting pressured. Utility all over the place here. He actually backs back up. Backs up into a Molotov. AZ, nice Huandig. They're going to get that Mac 10, so MSL's got a little bit more to work with. Not to mention, still has that smoke. But speaking of smokes, Steel throws one right onto the feet of the 2 CTs attempting to retake this bomb site. Christu's going to kill Steel. And now it's a 3v3. Got a player close. More smokes. More smokes. Tries to get the gun back. That doesn't work. AZ's 4 HP, so he's not long for this world. And it's going to be Riders getting to 3, but in the end, kind of costly.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. They got 3 kills in total, which is a full set of rebuys. The kills on this round are worth more than the kills in the last round, so more likely to have full guns that they can't pick up. And it'll be full AK rebuys, so it's something. It's something. North looking forward to round number 4. Will they full purchase up into the AWP and the rifles? I already forgot what match we saw. Oh, yeah, it was Godsend. Godsend had some really cool anti-eco grenades and stuff like that on TT side. Struggled a bit more on the full buy setups. Let's see if we can see some good full buy setups here for North.
Oh, there's AZ. Comes around to the side of it. Now he lost his opper, but he picks that bad boy up. He's going to work with a little gap. Molly goes past, flash in front. He's got a player right in front of him in Alex. Literally right there. And it's actually Eastor to trade, or rather, frag, over the shoulder. Man advantage for the Riders. Smokes and flashes being thrown at this bomb site as the CTs get ever closer. But they've got 2 guys actually back, and Alex, he gives his back to Christu. Nice nades, but 2 HP, the molly spreads, and that's enough to cut this down into the 3v1. So they give up the bomb plant, but the retake is so rapid, so quick, that exchange of utility, that it's all on Eastor. They're honing in on him, and he had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Poor guy, sent packing.
He's like, I wish I was in a different spot if I knew you guys were gonna die. That's tough. Good retake grenades. I mean, it's all about killing that default planter or getting a lot of damage off. And it's so easy to bounce grenades onto it that you just have no excuse, really. HEs need to be safe for those retakes, and we see why. And Christu's spot, of course, is very important to grab the first and second kill there, which would have been an angle that needed to be cleared from that exact position if he had not been there yet. Now North win that round, even though it's a bit risky on the A ramp with AZ grabbing that off, not being aware of the threat that was in front of him. And now we got quite a fast round here from Movistar, so they take a lot of damage in the process. At least Lowell does.
Ooh. AZ going crazy here with the 2K. Steel and Lowell trade it back. Made even for a moment. But MSL's got other ideas. He's got that op, and he was pinned behind the sandbags. However, he has moved. He has moved. They're actually taking short. Look, while they're dealing with what could have been the sandbags commitment, we've gotten North getting closer on short shelf. So Eastor, tunnel vision, making me dizzy, trying to get back into position here. But MSL's now posted.
See if he bites on the shoulder peak. Or if he lands it. I like the setup here from North.
Oh, Eastor does best the sniper, but do they expect a second? Do they anticipate that Cajun's also back there? Yes, they do. Eastor, 2 crucial kills on the round. 30 seconds left. Bomb, it's going to sprint away from the situation, but Gade, he's heard all of it. It's a fake. Yeah. Eastor shoots another shot. Gade's not going to buy that fake attempt. Now, here's the thing, is if they had big brain Gade and he was on B, exactly. Now he just has to stop the bomb plant and duck back into cover. Eastor, he's going to try to give him that cover, and he will. Eastor, big 3-piece this round.
I'm with you. I still don't like that. Like, you're just
sketchy,
burning time off your clock. Yeah, you're risking it all on one kill. If Eastor doesn't hit his shot, Eastor doesn't hit all 3 shots, they lose. And MSL missed a shot in the first place. And it's like, what? Stop leaving open sights, man. You kill everyone there. Like, just play off the time. Play the man advantage. Grind it down to a win. Trust that you're actually going to play favorable positions and win your duels. And, yeah, North, they get swept there. MSL missed such a crucial shot. Real easy one, too. Peeks into it and everything.
And now it's going to go from bad to worse. Back onto the pistols for North. Ayo!
Wow, that's an
MSL
angle.
still able to kick it off with a headshot. You know, we call that place sandbags, but it's actually a pile of concrete mix.
Oh. Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they're making the building, you know?
Hmm.
Did you know that sand is one of the most sought after natural resources in terms of construction? Sand.
Didn't know that.
Because with sand, you make glass. And with glass, you make windows. And in cities, you have skyscrapers.
That makes
Put it all together.
a ton of sense, yeah.
Mopaz, he's making quick work of the short players. Another one. These pistols just not well equipped for the situation. He's got that 3K on the anti-eco bomb plant. This is 5 rounds for Riders. Nice and early.
They wiped it down. Killed everybody on the A site. Well, they've left a few blood marks on the site, but they smoke them. Did you know white sand beaches that everybody loves is mostly made of parrotfish poop?
Ew.
Yep. They poop like a pound of white sand a day, something like that, because they can't hold their poop, so they just continually eat and poop. And those little white sand beaches that are highly sought after all over the world, mostly made of parrotfish poop.
All right, I went for a little Google search, okay? I'm going to hit you with this counter argument. The color of sand grains comes from the original material that formed the sand. For example, white sand on tropical beaches is pulverized pieces of dead coral. And
That's
coral
sometimes
skeleton
that's
is
true.
white because of its calcium carbonate.
That is sometimes true. It depends on the tides and if there are coral.
The quantity of birds.
The parrotfish. Yeah, some of the beaches are purely made from parrotfish poop, and then some of them are the dead coral that it's washed ashore over lots of time.
Wow.
Yeah, but kind of interesting. Kind of interesting.
Kinda.
Pay thousands of dollars to go fly to Vacation Island to play and poop. Get owned.
You know, I think people pay for that service all over the world.
Yeah.
Oh no! Later, Alex.
Wait, was that a run
They tried to
boost?
go for the run boost, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
they tried to get fancy here. Oh yeah, you got a little 5-1 lead? Huh? You think you can start those kinds of shenanigans? Not today, Alex. Not today. They do still have good presence at this B site, and the CTs didn't have many players here, but Gade's got a bit of a support now in AZ, so they're going to try to lock this down. Eastort, he's sent over the side of the building. Mopaz, he's going to slip past the smoke here. He deals with Quad, and AZ trades it. It's all on Lowell. Oh, no, and he's caught sleeping at the wheel.
Well, we certainly need a replay for that one, don't we, Mr. Producer? No response. He says I heard. Oh man, don't worry, we got Twitch clips. It's all good. Well, I mean, it's a high risk thing, right? Every time we see it happen, we usually don't see it failing these days because people practice it, but you know, I guess some skydivers die sometimes. That's what we learn. Oh, the fast push
Oh,
to
so
get
much
mauled
damage.
by the Fomuses.
Ooh.
Fomus is doing fine here.
Yeah, they're doing great. The grenades just softened everybody up in a very explosive start to the 8th round. North in full control of the situation, gunning them down as they tried to rush through ramp.
Yeah. We lock it down. We have Movistar riders try to do these tempo changes up the A-ramp. Bring it up fast. Whoa, Mopaz. Quietly off to a 13-4 start into round 9. By far and away the strongest player on the server.
This was I was looking at like the possibility of a bit of a blowout half here. But a little, you know, ever since Alex jumped off the building,
Yeah.
North seemed to have, like, they've saw that chance.
Yeah,
They
and then
smelled
there's a
blood in the
fast
water.
round, and then
Yeah. Now it's guns over pistols. It's like, okay, this resets everything. North, they're gonna be down by 1. The score will be 4-5 after this one. And hold on. Maybe I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch.
Okay, you can start counting now.
1 player dead. It's Eastor.
Are you gonna watch Dark, season 3?
Haven't watched the first 2.
Man, it's a special show.
I've heard good things.
Yes, it's in German. Oh, okay, good there. It's in German. You got to watch it with subtitles. It is made by a husband and wife, written by a husband and wife. They've written the entire show, and the show is so good that it's incredibly popular on English Netflix. Like, they put subtitles and added it to it. So that's how good it is. It has transcended language. You know, it's like what's that Korean movie that just won?
Train to no.
No, Train to
I was
Busan
thinking
by the
Train to
same
Busan.
director. Oh my god.
Parasite.
Parasite, yeah, thank you. Oh,
Yep,
wow.
yep,
Whoa.
yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta
Yo,
take
he's
this
into
seriously.
this. Holy.
This is nuts.
got
Every
the
time
plant off.
there's just pistols, dude. Every time there's just pistols, we think we can get away with it, and all of a sudden, you got stars like Lowell lining up shots. He's sitting on 3 kills, a little bit of damage onto Gade as well. Gade, a little bit frozen in time here. He's getting that much closer. He's got the health advantage, but it's
Oh
a
my God.
FAMAS versus the AK. Bombs ticking quick, and Lowell, nicely done. All 4 headshot frags makes the magic happen.
That was over. That was over. They had all the pistols. They had nothing to work with. And then Lowell comes through with the 1v4, the 1 AK on the round. That was just beautiful. Those last couple of kills.
Slap, man. Slap back. Okay. That's the big heroics. We got a couple of rounds like that in Inferno where either team would kind of shake things up with a little half-buy. So I don't think that North are incapable of robbing one back. I'm pretty sure we had already gotten that happen when poor Alex fell off of the map. So this one's just the equalizer. Okay, everything I said at the start of last round about North getting back into control, you could just take all that and just extract it from your head if it even burrowed in there to begin with, because it is the Riders back in action and they are back in full control. Unless North with unarmored Desert Eagles are able to pull one back, this T side's gonna get rolling. You told me I could count my chickens and you were wrong.
That's true. But you did start counting, so.
Yep. Never trust your friends.
Well, this round should be over. You know, North, they've just got Deagles. Pepe laugh.
Headshot to AZ, and Alex gets the next one. We've got Mopaz watching flank, and I'm pretty sure he heard A drop. So he swings out with it easy. 4 versus 2. Bomb in full control. B site under wraps. 7-3.
Really calling it this soon, are we? Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting, Connor.
It won't happen twice.
Very interesting. Okay, fine. They're not going to go for it. But yeah, he said he had that great quote at the Oscars where he was like, once you hop over the 1-inch hurdle that is subtitles, you can open yourself up to a whole new world of movies, something like that, something profound like that. And that was really cool. But yeah, same goes for Dark. You know, Dark's a great show, and it's based on science fiction, like real theories, quantum physics theories and stuff like that they employ into the show and try to make it like a real situation. And it gets crazy. It gets insanely crazy. I really recommend watching it, Connor.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll give it a shot.
Super sick.
I'll give it a shot.
Twisted, crazy. Sick. Like this T side from Movistar Riders. Transition.
What do you think? Are subs greater than dubs?
Is that a question?
Yeah. Are subtitles better than like dub overs? You know.
Dub overs.
I don't know what dubs, subs and dubs.
It's not a real argument, right? Oh,
It's a
that's
question.
Fantastic nade.
Yeah, it is.
I feel
Fuck
foolish
my
for
question.
entertaining the question.
Let's enjoy some CS because those kinds of nades, those ones get me a little heated.
Well, it's a ramp control 1 at the cost of a player. Not exactly an equal trade, but look at the information that MSL has gained. It's taken his talents over towards middle. Whoa, Mopaz has another thing coming. Little miracle whip on that shot, and he'll hold it down as well. What is the response from the T's? Is it to actually go back towards middle? Oh, does that go back towards A?
Inside of the smokes, huh? That's the play. Got AZ on top of the boxes. And it works nicely. Oh, great recoil control into the head of Steel. 4 versus 2 situation, but Lowell, he hears that rotate, and it is right back even. A frag grenade from Eastor, and the flank crucified. Cajun B can't stop that bomb plant. Eastor, he was in such a compromised position, but they were a little preoccupied with Lowell, who's now found himself 1v2. He cuts off the first, but he doesn't see MSL over the top of smoke. That's 1 survivor for North, a 4th round on their board.
Very sketchy. Cajun could have spammed down the bomb. Instead was focused on the player rotating in from CT. His teammate had a deagle to stop the plant. I think they had a 3-plant stop there. And yeah, it's all about MSL to make that rotate around, just to guarantee that 1v1. It comes close again. It comes close again. The answer is subtitles, Connor. It's subtitles.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
The only exceptions are the extremely popular Shonen Jump animes that made it over to America when we were kids. They have very good dubs, and for a lot of people, it was their first experience watching the anime, and so it is the original way that they appreciated it. But for everything else, it's subs.
Wow. Very concise point. I like it. Alex, he hears AZ. I hate this angle. I hate everything about this floorboard.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
What?
Jesus.
Hey there, guys. MSL's a little worried about a short push, but it's Eastor actually wrapping back down to get bombed. 3 Ts on the ramp still.
Aiming. Whoa. Oh, I
Nice
see
try.
for the jump up. Yeah, great flash though. I mean, that just offsets his aim. That's what you want. AZ looks for 2, unable to do so. Could have been a 2v2. Now 3v1. And Gade in the back of his head. Think about the future here. Don't want to save. Could be a hero. I've got a full nade set. Better than these guys. I can do this. He's going to give it his best shot, but he only gets a single kill.
So, Riders, an 8. Keeping this one going, doubling up. I mean, we've only had those 2 consecutive rounds for North on the CT side. It's been sporadic at best. And half of them by way of defuse, one of which a 1vx. So this has definitely been Riders in full control of the half.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with that. Because
That's true.
they had chances on Inferno. It was taken away. 3-map series. You know, it's all on the line.
Yeah, that's true. You did say, I said I felt good about this being 2-0. And then you were like, yeah, but you know what I mean? And I was like, you're right. And so, yeah, it looks like it could be Movistar Riders. We've seen other teams break new ground here on Vertigo, beat all the odds, all the statistics that have worked against them. Maybe they can save themselves from having some of these bad stat lines. They like to play the map, played it 13 times. They're 5-8 on the map. They don't win a lot. And when they do, some of them are good wins, but they're not the godsend to the road to Rio. Okay, that's actually kind of a big scalp. Apart from that, yeah.
Nice.
Tough to call.
Nice flash. Quick and easy 5v4 here for Riders. 2 CTs trying to stack up on short. Their third player dies, and Steel's going to extend right into it. Now it's AZ, final attempt. He does a tidbit of damage versus Alex, who's done a good job of not falling off the map this round. Go get it, Alex.
Do you factor in resolution when you look at these players' crosshairs?
I don't normally know. I just kind of assume everybody's on native.
Yeah.
Definitely not the case, but
for them, yeah, their crosshairs, most of their crosshairs look completely different on whatever reses they're using. Some of the 0.5 crosshairs, for example, are just too thin for native, but they look fine on stretched. They actually look like size 1. 0.5 thickness, I mean. Steel's crosshair. It's pretty insane.
It's kind of chubby.
It's a thick boy.
Yep. Very linear.
No.
More like 4 little squares. Okay. We saw a little bounce back from North when Movistar let them in with that free 5v4, the failed run boost. To think about that, the failed run boost and the conversion of that 5 versus 4 is the reason North have half of their rounds. So, again, I don't mean to try and paint a bleak picture here, but I really want it to be clear. Like, Riders, there's no reason to believe they won't keep continuing with success here.
Yeah, it's just about their second half. So it's their T-side win percentage is 54%, even though their overall win percentage rounds is 38%. And their CT win round percentage is 38% as well. So their CT side is really bad. All that doesn't matter, of course, if you have a good enough T side. So that's pretty much all North have to do. And then just not being consistent about their T side.
Chris Duke coming out of the corner. He's got a bunch of bodies.
Oh, what?
He switches guns in the middle and still makes it work. That arguably should not have happened. I don't know what that was.
What actually happened there? Did he press G and then was he out of bullets?
I don't know.
I feel like you don't chase into that situation if you're out of bullets, right? So you probably I don't know if it was holy crap, that's crazy. I don't know
what that was, but it worked.
Yeah. He must have switched. That's nuts, man. What? I mean, he knew they were flashed, but he's like still peeking into them, so it's got to be too scary to think about switching consciously. Crazy. Something people don't know is that dropping your gun is faster than switching. So if you do run out of ammo and you have to switch to your sidearm, it's better to drop your gun and start shooting your pistol than it is to switch.
Well, this is going to be a fast one, so this is quick as can be. Trade frags all over the place. There's a CT inside the smoke in MSL, and he closes that half with a 6th round for North. So, yes, it is the Riders with a lead as they switch to the CT side. 3 rounds the advantage. But, again, closing out the half with the final 2 rounds. North, 1/3 of their rounds in the final 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't care about that half anymore. They're just probably happy that they got 6 in total. I agree with you. It didn't look good on a lot of those rounds. They did do good on the fast, like versus the fast round sometimes for Movie Stars. I feel like 3 of their rounds they won versus these fast execs. Oh no, we're looking at Steel's crosshair. Yeah, I don't know how bad it looks
nice.
on the
It got turned back
stream, but
on.
it's pretty.
Thanks, Legume.
It's pretty bad. I feel like it's up there or down there.
It's just,
however you
again,
want
it's
to
4
describe it.
squares. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's way easier getting a
strange.
sense of a crosshair as we're in the server, right, with them. So it's like
Yeah.
all of our settings. It's my POV.
Yeah,
No, it's 4 equal squares.
I'm still absolutely entranced by Mopaz's dot, his dinner plate dot.
So round.
It's so perfect. It's actually kind of cool how round it is, but also big. So interesting.
I feel like dot crosshairs are only good on pistols. The moment I have to shoot automatic guns, I can't use a dot.
I would never use a dot in my life. Yeah, especially not that big. I like
only for pistols.
I don't know what resolution Gade is on, but I like his crosshair a lot, and MSLs as well, and AZs. They're very like sensible crosshairs. I don't know if they plays on native.
Whoa,
or not.
yo, check the stream. Check the stream. We
I
haven't
love
seen the
these
Vertigo
wipes.
animation yet.
That's
this is sick.
beautiful. They did such a good job
Very
with these.
cool, man.
Oh, what do we
Just
have
need
to
that
do to get these maps in play? Outrun lighting maps.
They should have a version of Vertigo like this for a show match or something.
That's wicked. I feel like I've had a haircut like that once.
Yeah, you did.
Could be me. Beyond the summit. There's gonna be a
Where
TV
are we
with a
going?
couch.
Where does this end? Something else?
Oh man, that's sweet. That is wicked. We like that.
All right, second half coming up. T's not wasting any time. North, they're just they're quite rambunctious, huh? Making a bunch of noise on that wooden ramp. Playing around to short side, and we have a boost with Alex on top. Tippity tap drops the noggins of Gade and Cajun B. E-Store with another headshot. This one through that yellow tarp. So, oh my goodness, this is as clean as it gets. A little chaotic here towards the end, but poor AZ 1v5, I don't think so, man. Movistar, everybody survives as they take those double digits.
Beautiful. Wow. Those shots from Alex. That was absolutely exquisite. They didn't spot the boost. I don't know if they turned around but didn't spot him and then he popped up. But he goes from 6 bottom fragging to 9 kills. Tied for bottom fragging. E-Store's like, God damn it. Now I have to work harder. Get away from the scoreline of yours. Alex has entered the second half.
Oh my god. Oh!
First of all, 5-man flash. Secondly, 4-man spray down. That third and fourth connected dots kill. Swirled it around. He's mixing up the batter.
Yeah, brain batter.
Brain batter.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. That was fast.
That was awesome.
Cool. All right, into the next one. Flashbang goes far from E-Store. And the CTs are kind of challenging down ramp here. There's smokes behind the terrace. They got through this time. They didn't lose their heads in 0.18 seconds. Oh, labored gunfight there, huh?
They both probably feel bad about that one, not knowing that the other guy feels just as bad as they do.
Gonna try to come around short once the fire goes out. Nobody close to this. It's just that full-fledged retake stance from Riders. Look, a boost. Ooh. FAMAS spray through smoke is good for one. Denial of the bomb plant. Now, Alex, he's lost his vision. Christu's going to try this one again. He's got CTs coming over the top. CT's pushing through the smoke, being held back. Steel loses his head, and it's all on Lowell. 1v2 with utility and a little bit of time.
Could get to a better spot. Doesn't know it. It's going to stand out there. Leave the 1v1 here for Cajun B.
Nate calls him out. It's good damage. He's on the bomb. He's going to try to stick this. Comes off. Cajun starts shooting. That's his chance.
Oh.
Lowell, big brain play, saves the day. 12 rounds to 6.
Wow. Did Cajun have to go out that far? Could Christu not have moved? Like, Cajun's watching the back angle with him. So he could have got to just like a better spot, right? I know he doesn't know where Lowell is. I always try to, you know, I never assume the player knows what we know, but he was just like wide open basically. And yeah, I guess the way he saw it, Cajun had to watch the CT for him, but Christy was not watching the angle that Lowell came out from. So maybe the setup could have been a bit better. North, 6 rounds here. They not only drop the pistol, but they drop a first like real rifle round on the site. 1v2 there for Lowell. I guess the trades are pretty good up until that point, but now their chances to win are much more limited. They can buy up again if they want to. I honestly would, but they had about 4K on most players. They're going to go for a half buy and just favor utility. So I suppose this also can win you the game, but yeah, to each his own.
No nade damage off that one. You can see how ready riders are, though, for the A plays. They'll start retreating, and they should, because North, with their limited weaponry, are all stacked up outside the B site, and Lowell dies for free. Flashbangs go up and over. Steel now in question. Can he do much? No, sir. The damage is there, but the kills belong to North.
Well, I guess if you kill Lowell first, he can't clutch.
Good point. It's a dangerous game as a B player to kind of take that eyes, you know, that set of vision down into B. Because it's like, if there's one person, well, it's really hard for one person as a terrorist to walk up onto the bomb site. You know exactly where he's coming at from stairs. And if there's 5 people, well, you are suddenly peaked by 5 sidearms. And unless you're going to pull, who did that nasty spray down?
Alec, or... Sorry, is that Mopaz? Mopaz.
E-Store? Mopaz? One of the 5 players on Riders. I just named them all. Yeah, regardless. Excuse my bad memory. You know, unless you're going to pull out something heroic like that, which was only made possible by the fact that he had teammates throwing flashes, etc., and Lowell had nothing that last round. So it's just like, I don't know. I play B on Vertigo. I'm not a professional, but I realize that, like, the moment you die, they are going to flood that bomb site, and it is not an easy retake, especially now without the window from mid.
Yeah. No, the logic's totally sound, for sure. I'm sure he regrets it. Whoa,
Yeah,
MSL.
hindsight's 20/20.
This is nice for MSL. Plays with him a bit. Flashes are great from his teammates. Up the A ramp, CT start to walk on over. I don't think it's a bad spot to gamble whatsoever. Yeah, he's just like, screw it.
Yeah, let's play the stack. Let's take the gamble. Look at the utility still here for North, though.
Right. Yeah. Good catch. Make this as long of a round as they want to.
But there's no flank from either team either.
Out, though.
Yeah. He walks right into it. AZ's going to trade him and the second. Then Alex and Lowell, they come off of short side, and we're into the 2 versus 2. But AZ making a difference. 4 frags for him. North, find 8.
What a monster. He kept that focus. I don't know if he knew Lowell was there double pushing, but he just made sure. and absolutely punish them. We saw Easter punish that same double push in the first half with his AWP. So a really heroic attempt there from Maisie. I say attempt, I mean, he made it happen. Scary here for movie stars now. They'll be on mostly USPs. Lowell and Alex will pick up a deagle. But they've been bested on both B and A.
Big flank this time. Think about it. Last round, there was no flank at all. And North, they just took their damn time. Well, they're doing the same thing. They're not even that intently watching behind them either. So, yeah, look, all these pistol players kind of catch them off. I mean, obviously, AKs just reign supreme. They rain death from above. But there was a world where something funky unfolds there. AZ keeps his eyes back just to make sure the 5th is checked in, and that's it. Riders go to sleep here in the 21st round. The difference is still 3, but it's a buyback for the Riders.
Riders. Yeah, it's just a matter of timing. They could have definitely had a chance there to get some more damage in. We're a little bit late stage Vertigo here. Cajun and Gade, 7 and 8 kills. Chris2, basically everyone's like very, very low for the scoreline, I suppose. Those are number 2 men going easy, trying to make waves, take some damage, a little bit more from an HE. He's not in a terrible spot.
Uh-oh, Eastor is going to get burned out here.
He has a
put it out.
Smoke. Yeah.
Yep. There's also the boost, right? The boost on short. Alex on the top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They have to know. Basically, have to know. Sorry, are they? Can you see over it right now?
No, not until they get up into like the. You have to jump for the crane spot. Right there. See? That's the best they can do.
Yeah. Opt for a rifle. North will be happy about that trade.
They walk back this time. And they walk back again.
No, you go this way. I'm the captain now.
But there is a bit of variation. Okay, no, Christu's coming too. I was going to say, they've at least left somebody like a trail. Keep an eye on flank. Riders having gone for that just eco flank last round, I feel like maybe that's what North are hoping for, that somebody comes in from behind, but it's going to be the commitment into the A site. Smokes and flashes on short to try and prime the bomb carrier inwards. MSL's got to clear some corners, but he should be safe for the plant. There's a grenade on steel, which just got thrown. Nice, MSL. Plants one side, then readjusts, but Mopaz, he comes wide through smoke, and those ramp players were giving no cover to the side of the smoke. Mopaz, this is huge. It's still the post plant, but it's low health for Cajun and AZ. They've done decent work, and they're not done yet. Cajun sent back by Alex. It's a 3-kill combo from Mopaz and 2 frags on Alex.
Salbo, Mr. Mopaz there to pull off the flank. AZ is holding the angle, so he's fully aware of that flank. It's just about winning the duel. That sandbag player is everything. Not going to win it by spamming. Going to have to push up. He can kill so much time off the clock. Even MSL was lucky to get the bomb down in that spot. So Movistar's nice retake. Set up with the nades, coalescing with the flashbangs, popping through all together, and yeah, make it as hard as possible while the bomb gets planted. Oh, the crazy A antics don't stop.
That's their first round in 3 unanswered to the favor of North. I heard that Molotov damage. They sent the frag grenade down. Another nade for a bit of chip, but it's North still standing tall.
They won't look for the boost again. Wait, where is Steel? Is he pushed down? Ooh.
Oh, he's burning. Mopaz.
He's still alive, though.
God.
2 kills.
Ow.
Holy.
He's just dancing between 2 sets of fire. He's got charged shoes by the end of it, but it's AZ back in with the heroics. big individual plays in these last couple of rounds. 2v2 ensues. Lowell's going to throw an incendiary out the short window. AZ's just committed back behind the concrete. And Steel's going to swap over to that M4. 2v2 retake, 1 smoke, 1 kit. And they're just going to go ahead and smoke off that bomb. These T's in a bit of an awkward position. Christou's going to go for the high flash. AZ just confirming that he is back here. Wild spray as they try to get a diffuser that just doesn't exist. Now the CT's trying to get aggressive, trying to push. AZ isolating the 1v1s, just doing the dirty dance of death. He gets the ace, 26 frags.
That was beautiful, man. That was so beautiful by AZ. That was a sick ace. He handled that sandbags pressure perfectly. Looking at it from the CT's perspective, we've seen one person overextend to the right just a bit too much, end up dying. He was playing the audibles to a T. Played him like a fiddle. Read him like a posted note.
And they're back on
Put a stamp
pistols.
on their foreheads. Kicked them out the door.
Just blasted. And I guess that goes both ways. But it's okay, because now AZ's in position, and he is, he's looking to make a difference here on Vertigo. Cajun, that's a half-ass juggle. Cajun's meant to control that. Oh, Cajun was meant to throw the AK off the map. Instead, he left it on the top of T-spawn. And Eastor, oh, he couldn't find it. Mopaz gets his, but they can't find the second AK. It's right there next to the generator. Oh, they don't see it, though. It's hidden behind the ladder. Yeah. Okay, now they've got it. Come on. Sorry, I was very, very encapsulated by that.
Invested in that. Well, it turns things around, potentially. They're grouped up for it. But, I mean, should they be hanging on to these?
You'd think. They're going to line up, and it makes no difference. All of that work to get the second AK. They tried a run boost as well, which didn't work either.
Yeah, fair play. You know, he could have just he tried to hide it, but he was like, you know, there's a building right here. You just run and throw it off. It's not like you have to go for some crazy jump throw and get it on a roof where it slides back down. Then you try 6 times. You're on the 51st floor, whatever the hell this is.
The numbers are on the walls. 60, 69?
51 on the outside B site.
Oh. Okay, look at that. 51. It's a very tall building. Gonna pick up the heat here. Gonna get aggressive on the bottom of B. We've got a lot of players down to the bottom of the stairs. I don't know. Some kind of wild antics.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Bottled in the head. Wow, Molotovs today. They're cursed.
Yeah, just grenades. I think, again, we're in that really weird limbo period of, like, the 2 weeks before player break. Where grenades just don't land where they're supposed to. Oh, Alex will get nothing. It's Easto to trade it. Ooh, nice second kill, buddy. Gets the AK. But this is North going to be within 1 round of tying up Vertigo.
I think, you know, this game's over without AZ, right? AZ 4K plus ace.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This game is like over. But suddenly, it's potentially back. No saves. No saves. No rifles into this save round. So North can equalize. It's a shame if this ends up being another mark on the record for Movistar, because it's a map where they played well. They got outclassed by one man. One young man. Elliot.
Young AZ. I will say, however, we could apply that same argument to, like, if it wasn't for Mopaz, this map would also be over.
Do you think so?
I think so, man. He's got 29 kills. Next highest is Lowell at 17. Like, I mean, AZ's had, I guess, like, the instrumental, like, clutches and whatnot, but...
Yeah, it's like, But yeah, all I mean is that the rest of Movistar also played kind of well. Like Lowell had a clutch, and like all of them
Yeah.
worked together. Alex got the 3K on the pistol, but
I can
North.
see the argument from your side, but I'm going to respectfully disagree.
Okay. North, you know, sometimes maybe good, sometimes.
Look at this stack, man. The double head stack on short with the pistols. This is a lot of firepower in a very concentrated part of the map, actually. These hand cannons are deadly, dude. Lowell, a little bit labored, but he still gets there. Cajun on half health, Christu full bar. Yeah, they've realized the error of their ways, trying to force the fight through the Deagles. Now Mopaz has an AK. Lowell's barely alive. But Cajun's not comfortable either. Nice nade.
Oh, that's a nade. So much
and
damage
a half.
too. Yeah.
Oh, CZ does a bit more to Cajun. However, that confirms Eastor's position. Christu, tough duel, but a CZ is a tough gun. He hears that footstep getting closer on short. Mopaz, can you make a difference? Can you get to the 31 frags? They burn the player out of position. Mopaz, he's getting a little bit closer here. Christu, he sprays the player in the back, but Mopaz gets them both. 31 frags.
You're right. He makes it happen. Oh my god, on the eco round.
Oh, sorry, I got my cat out.
I heard him. Ah. What's the pun here? Mopaz wipes the floor with them. Moppas. Mopaz soaks up the kills. Moppas soaks up the kills. Don't know if it's Mopaz or Moppas. If it's Moppas, there's a lot of potential puns that we could go off with. Well, he's in the extraordinary territory, that 30-plus range.
Do you agree with me yet?
No.
Okay.
Because North threw away the eco, so it's like further proof, but... but yeah. He's obviously had a lot of impact.
This has been a very exciting map, at least. We've had some really wild moments.
It has been.
I want to say it's been more entertaining than Inferno. In my
For
opinion.
sure.
See how skeptical North are now of another short stack?
They should be watching the boost, right? Every round.
Agreed. But they're dumping a lot of utility to try and clear this out. And it is clear. That's the thing. It is absolutely clear for the taking. Mopaz on the bomb site goes down. Who's going to step up if it's not him? AZ on the bomb site, sees the operant Eastor. He decides to go to the top of the smoke, but Eastor will bring one with him. Bomb's going to get planted. Molly's going to force them off of the bomb site. AZ can hold this position if he chooses to. It's a bit of a risk. Deep smokes.
Smoke.
Trying to blow over their post plant, but that only really affects Gade. Christu, crucial quick kill with the Galil. Incredibly quick on that one. Steele, he's got a good position here. He's got good cover, but he doesn't have his teammates, and he goes down. North, not without a fight. 4 frags for AZ again.
Here's where I think for Eastor, you buy an op. Everybody else saves for the next round because you still have a small lead. But you have a good chance to win. Plus, you can get good damage in. Maybe throw Mopaz an upgraded gun. But yeah, don't overinvest. Eastor should be buying like a rifle or something. He could still stay well above for this following round and have a better chance of them winning here. It's the T timeout called. I guess they're trying to do some math. It might be hard to guess if they're going to buy, but if you don't know, you just treat it like an anti-force buy, whatever that setups are, whatever that setup is. Probably just a take because that's what this map is about. A take every round. At least for these two. To be fair to Movistar, they had a couple of cool beat side takes in the first half.
That they did. Yeah, I think they turned it around when they had to nicely. Kept North on their toes. Little utility on the A site. Look at that stack up from Riders. I mean, B is open for the taking. They could run right in, and they're going to win this round. And unfortunately for Riders, this was a gamble they had to take, or they chose to take, knowing that the repercussions would be 14 rounds apiece. Sure enough, B site falls easily. No contest even.
Wait, he throws the smolly and then the smoke. Is it so that the smoke lands above ground? Or is it just so it doesn't bounce off?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
It's an expensive Molotov, you know, so... Well, it'll be a quiet exit as we move into round number 29. North looking for the 2-0. Movistar's patiently waiting for the buy, for a full buy. And North, I think, are going to be fine to stick onto the rifles here. It's hard to say. Who are you feeling at this point now that we're just in the whoever wins these next two rounds?
I gotta say North. I mean, can we bring up the scoreboard real quick here, Lagoon? Look at that string of rounds, man. Outside of those 2 CT defuses, one of which is a complete total eco with one guy alive, this T side has been nothing but victorious for North ever since that 3-0 start based on pistol. So to me, this T side is just too much, and North are going to close. But there's such a small margin that obviously I could easily be wrong.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that makes the most sense. We'll see how the A site take goes. Who gets the 5v4?
This is a big round. All the money on the line here for Riders. There's buybacks for North no matter what the result, so they could still play for OT. Riders want that win.
No CT side struggles come out. That Molotov couldn't have been better timed. They'll get the tag to know that they were correct about this move. That's 2 players known in their positions. That's a big amount of information. They'll be smoked off, but I think as you pointed out a few rounds ago, North doing a good job of holding on to utility while making it seem like they're using a lot throughout these A takes late into the rounds. Movistar's holding on to smokes. That could be a problem.
It's another all-in from North. They have nothing other than this A control. But Riders, they're hesitant elsewhere. So it's definitely going to be an element of a retake here unless somebody on the actual A hold goes huge. We do have Mopaz in what is one of my favorite positions. Okay, this is a bit of a one and done, but it can be awkward for a T coming up when they're watching backside to clear this close left. So it's him versus Gade. Gets the first one, can't manage the second, but it still looks good for Riders. They've got 3 guys up. Eastor with the op makes an absolute difference. Cajun, though, he fake plants, executes Eastor, who tries to walk in. Now, Cajun, he's got that actual bomb plant and a chance. He takes the second kill. There's Steel up close, but Cajun's gonna fall.
Oh, wicked try, man. Holy, nice try on the 1v3. Hits those 2 first shots, almost sets it up for Steel. Steel swings perfectly as the retaker. Movistar's taking big risks here, not pushing B. When the majority of rounds have gone towards A, but the hold was good. The hold was good. Trades were favorable up until that moment when it became a 3v1. That double sight, kind of like sight box, front sight, What do we call that position? People play in a smoke there a lot. What is that?
I don't know.
What do we call
It's a
that
weird one
one?
to title, actually. Yeah, I don't know if there is an official name. AZ showers the map in Tech 9s here, because as I had mentioned, North, they at least have the economy to try and play for overtime. Had Riders lost that round, it would have been limited pistols in an attempt to keep this series going. But North, overtime, a very viable option. Do what you have been doing. Keep these CTs with 1 round apiece. No consecutive round wins since the first 3 on Riders' CT side. They would break that curse and win this map at the same time if they can close this. Oh, it's an early gunfight. Mopaz, he's forcing the issue. Off of the flashbangs. That's it. I mean, if you will believe that this series, or this map specifically, has been Mopaz versus AZ, then that's it right there. One beats the other. Can North claw back into this? They've got that deep utility. They're blocking off the vision. Bomb's starting to get a little bit closer here. Oh, check out Gade. Look at Gade. He's going to get a little bit closer. He's going to lay down another smoke. They've got forward positions. They're not playing back on short or ramp. They've got these CTs boxed out of the moment. But they had wind of what he was up to. Now comes that retake set of smokes from Riders. The 2 smokes that pop on the bomb site. Gade's going to be here inside of short. He is still first contact. CT's getting closer, and he goes down instantly. It's a 5 versus 2. Turn 4. They're on top of the bomb already. He's sticking it. He's sticking it. Mopaz. Defuse comes through, and Riders take it 16-14.
Oh, they didn't even have a player in position to stop that. The first player was the one on the outside of the site who was taking contacts, so they didn't really have a way to win unless all the trades went well from the jump. 30 rounds, and ultimately Movistar's win. This is a huge win for them, for their Vertigo stats. The first half looked good, and they finally have figured out how to win rounds on their CT side. It was only 6 rounds in total, so it won't help them out a ton, but they tighten a couple things up. They keep feeding Mopaz good breakfasts.
Keep him up there.
And then maybe they can pull out some more wins. But yeah, I guess you're right about North after all. 2-1. Don't know who's going to win the 2-1.
Just maybe, man. What I do know is that CT side, despite it starting to get figured out, don't forget that 50% of those rounds are 1vx situations in a post plant. So, yeah, they won, but only by the skin of their teeth. And that's still a win. 16-14, it's in the books. Now you reset going into the third and see where you can take us. So, ladies and gents, we'll have a little break, and then we'll come back with the final map of Beyond the Summit, number 6, here on the B Stream.